How much does a roof cost? Nothing. It's on the house. Actually, roofing cost insurance companies over $30 billion in 2024, and we're likely to see this increase with changes in weather intensity and patterns, according to Stock Titan Market News. So what happens when your roof gets damaged before the end of its lifespan, but the materials used have been discontinued? Hello, Barracuda Cove investors. Thank you for this opportunity to present to you today. I'm Tina Yu, and I'm excited to introduce to you my solution, Perfect Patches. 4 years ago, Perfect Patches was created to ease the challenges of homeownership maintenance and repair while reducing waste that renovation projects produce. After the purchase of my first home, I had a long list of repairs and a very short budget. I tried to reuse as much of the existing materials as I could, but I became stumped when I had to renovate most of my bathroom because I could not find a few tiles that matched the existing 9-year-old floor. I used AI image searches, went to secondhand stores, and even checked out every hardware store in my area with no luck. A friend's home experienced major water damage in their garage, and a small section of flooring by their kitchen doorway had to be removed. Because the renovation company and the insurance company were unable to find an exact match to their flooring, the perfectly good flooring across multiple rooms was completely replaced, even though only about 4 square feet were damaged. The same concept applies to roof shingles when an insurance company cannot find an exact match to repair a section of damage. When this happens, homeowners are burdened with the stress of preparing for the large-scale construction and disruption of their home shortly after experiencing a potentially traumatic event that threatens the security they feel in their safe space. It is very disruptive to households to replace the whole roof or floor for one small section of damage, and very expensive to the homeowners and insurance companies. It's frustrating as an individual attempting to complete a do-it-yourself home project because it grows the project into a much bigger challenge that they may not be prepared to face. Materials from the full floor and roof replacements unnecessarily end up in the landfill before they're actually worn out. I saw the opportunity to help our wallets and our environment together, and now Perfect Patches focuses on sustainability practices by selling discontinued construction materials so that floors and roofs can be repaired instead of needing a full replacement. Perfect Patches is experienced in construction, insurance, warehousing, and DIY home repairs. We align with supply companies and manufacturers to purchase the products and sell the materials to insurance companies, construction and repair companies, and individuals. We also purchase gently used supplies from individuals and remodeling companies to increase our supply of older materials and reduce waste. I appreciate your time today, and I humbly ask you, Barracuda Cove investors, to consider your support in helping Perfect Patches reach our full potential. I am seeking an investment of $150,000 as well as mentoring as we experience a critical growth period. In exchange, I will give you 15% stake in the company. I would really appreciate the business expertise of a Barracuda Cove investor as we navigate our intentional business growth. The financial investment will be used to promote and train 2 employees as business-to-business sales representatives, and the remainder will be used to purchase inventory as we prepare for our increasing customers. One annual insurance contract brings in a revenue of $246,500 each year, and that only captures 5% of our target market. We expect that adding 2 sales representatives will increase our revenue by about $980,000 in insurance contracts alone for an estimated 25% of the total market share. We have spent the last few years perfecting our processes and securing our future. We run very efficiently and are ready to expand our business. Please consider supporting us with this opportunity. Thank you. We started out small while we got our foothold. In our first year, we focused on serving individuals and one small local business. Once we had our team and process in place, Perfect Patches was ready to launch. In our second year, we signed a 5-year contract with one insurance company equating to 5% of the total 49.3 million active homeowners insurance policies. At 10% per policyholder, our current income is $246,500 in residential insurance policies per year. We also added a 3-year contract with a local apartment building and increased sales to our individual customers. In year 3, we doubled our multi-year contracts with rentals and businesses, and our sales to individuals increased by 44%. Our year-to-date sales over the past 3 years is $561,000. This year, we anticipate a $335,700 increase from additional contracts and projected sales, bringing us to $896,700 in total sales by the end of this year. Current annual expenses of warehousing, cost of materials, salaries and benefits, and shipping are $255,000. With a revenue of $286,500, that leaves a profit of $31,500. In year 4, our expenses will increase by 10% to $280,000. Our anticipated annual revenue will be $385,000, so our estimated profit will be $105,000. To increase future profits, we will hire 2 additional salespeople to focus solely on signing contracts with additional residential and commercial insurance companies and large rental companies. Now we will explore Perfect Patch's risk potential. I evaluated Perfect Patch's risk potential by exploring the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats that the company faces now and could potentially face in the future. Let's start with strengths. Perfect Patches focuses on sustainability practices by purchasing, warehousing, and selling discontinued new or gently used construction materials so that floors and roofs can be repaired instead of replaced. Recycled materials are used for shipping. We purchase product from manufacturers, retail stores, remodeling companies, and individuals. They benefit from doing business with us by selling us discontinued products and getting paid to recycle materials that would otherwise be dumped in a landfill. We sell materials to insurance companies, property management companies, independent businesses and contractors, and to individuals. All parties experience a significant savings cost of being able to patch floors and roofs instead of doing a full replacement if only a section is damaged but the product has been discontinued. Now, on to weaknesses. Our sustainability efforts, such as a highly insulated warehouse with automatic lights and solar panels, have a high initial cost. This is predicted to be a cost savings in the long run. We recognize that our orders may be small because most jobs will be patching jobs. We have compensated for this with our pricing and contracts with insurance and other companies. The significant consumer cost savings allows us to charge 1,000% more than the price we pay for the materials. Employees are paid above the industry average and receive many benefits. This does increase overhead costs, but we save money on employee turnover and we have an extremely competent staff. They know the business and industry well, and they give their best effort to help it thrive. Now, I'm excited to share our opportunities. We are currently contracted with one insurance company that holds 5% of the 49.3 million active homeowners insurance policies. At 10 cents per policyholder, we currently bring in $246,500 in residential insurance policies each year. We have so much potential to expand. Every 1% increase is an additional $49,300 in revenue. We have not yet had the personnel to pursue additional clients, so we have much growth potential. We plan to promote an experienced and qualified employee to a salesperson role and look forward to seeing our business expand. Perfect Patches has been in business for 4 years. Our expertise has increased since our conception, and our processes have become efficient and well-defined. With several years of satisfied customers, we are able to use this data and customer testimonials to further promote our business. We are aware of the threats that we may face. Our business model is based on providing discontinued materials to our customers. Eventually, they will become difficult to find. We purchase gently used materials from remodels, both contractors and individuals, and have contracts with several manufacturers to create custom orders as needed. Custom orders are more expensive than purchasing the product on clearance, but that cost is passed on to our consumer. There are so many different materials. It will be a challenge to find and warehouse all of them. Luckily, our warehouse is designed to efficiently store our product stockpiles of all sizes. We have a strict inventory management process that all employees follow. We source inventory from multiple avenues and have a large variety of materials stockpiled. With so many different products, it can be challenging to predict which inventory we need to keep in stock. We analyze historical design trends and the rate at which each product may be ready for a refresh. For example, products sold in 2006 are around 19 years old. Roofing lasts around 30 years, but it may be more susceptible to storm damage at this age. Perfect Patches will stock up on several of the most popular roofing styles and colors, as determined by manufacturer sales from the time, in preparation for the increased demand. Laminate flooring accounted for 14.8% of the total hard surface flooring manufacturer dollar sales in 2006, and tile was also popular, according to the Technical Association of the Pulp and Paper Industry. We research trends and average product life and plan accordingly to mitigate the threat of mismanaging our inventory. Now let's review Perfect Patches' marketing mix and target market. I'm excited to share our marketing mix, which includes product, price, placement, and promotion. As mentioned, Perfect Patches focuses on sustainability practices by purchasing, warehousing, and selling discontinued, new, or gently used construction materials so that floors and roofs can be repaired instead of needing to be replaced. Recycled and recyclable material is used to ship our products as much as possible. We work closely with Greif, a company that makes 100% recycled paperboard packaging and provides circular solutions to recycle the materials that we use. We align with supply companies such as Lowe's, Home Depot, and other construction companies, and brand and manufacturers to purchase the products as the price is reduced to clearance out the discontinued product. We also purchase leftover and unused material from construction companies and reusable materials from individuals and professionals doing their remodeling jobs. We then warehouse the items and sell the materials to insurance companies, construction and repair companies, as well as individuals. According to This Old House, a new roof costs an average of $21,400 and costs have been steadily increasing. We recognize that many orders are small because most jobs are patching jobs. All items are sold at a 1,000% markup from the purchase price because that's still significantly less than the cost of labor and materials for the full job and covers the overhead of the product. For example, a $50 pack of roofing shingles would be sold for $550, which is 3% less of the average cost to replace the full roof. Shipping costs are based on the size of the order, but we provide shipping for free for all customers. We ship through Amazon, FedEx, USPS, and UPS, depending on the size and weight of the order. We continue to build deep relationships with suppliers, insurance companies, property management companies, and construction companies to increase frequent and recurring business. As we grow, we plan to replicate our multi-year contracts with insurance companies and large property management companies for income stability. Perfect Patches guarantees a patch match within 90 days, or we cover the materials for the full floor or roof. To qualify as a patch, less than 33% of the square footage of the floor or roof needs to be replaced. So far, we have been able to meet this deadline 98% of the time and have received high satisfaction ratings from our contracted customers. Our warehouse is located in Newnan, Georgia, with easy access to an Amazon warehouse and 40 others nearby for additional support. We also have multiple shipping locations to obtain and ship products with minimal additional transportation to reduce our fuel usage. This location is perfect for our needs because we're fairly close to the Home Depot headquarters in Cobb County, and Lowe's headquarters are nearby in North Carolina. We also have multiple manufacturing plants and their headquarters in Georgia, such as Owens Corning and Atlas Roofing Corporation. Customer-wise, State Farm is the largest homeowners insurance policy provider and has offices in Georgia. It's perfect. Our own warehouse has solar panels on the roof to help offset our energy usage, and half of the lights automatically turn off after not detecting motion for 15 minutes. Our products are advertised online to individual consumers. Sales representatives personally work with suppliers, insurance companies, property management companies, and construction companies to bring awareness, complete contracts, and grow the core commercial business. We practice corporate social responsibility with ethical and safe labor practices with a heavy focus in warehouse sustainability and safety. We donate time and resources to Habitat for Humanity and similar community housing improvement nonprofit organizations. We support improving our local community and national diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts. We work hard to build a strong reputation of caring for our employees. I just want to take the opportunity to thank you one more time as we come to a close. I'm so excited to share this Perfect Patches birdhouse with you. It represents our mission to keep roofs over heads and floors under feet while caring for our environment. Please consider joining us in this mission by investing $150,000 to help us expand. Perfect Patches values employees, corporate social responsibility, sustainability, and integrity. We have built a positive reputation among our clients and are positioned to grow exponentially over the next several years. Thank you, Barracuda Cove investors. I sincerely appreciate your time and consideration.